도자?
Why outside? It's cold out here. Whoa. That is a pretty sunset. It almost makes me not regret joining you guys in the great, dark outdoors. I am having a good time. When the sun is out. But when it gets dark, I'm not scared. I just feel like we should pack all our stuff and drive back to civilization already.
I know our ancestors survived worse, but I'm not them. I evolved to like central heating, hot chocolate, and fluffy couches.
You brought hot chocolate. I thought you were a health nut.
You are. You're always eating things with salmon and unseasoned chicken. Listen, if you believe salt and pepper are seasoning, you're a lost cause.
Wait, that's my favorite brand of hot chocolate. You brought fresh milk too? Why? Because I like it. Okay, when did you become this nice? Lies. You're never this nice.
Is this what nature does to you?
Did the roughness of the big city turn you into the cold-hearted person you are today?
You want to make the hot chocolate too?
Yes, please. This reminds me of those influencers who make 5-star meals in the woods. You're like my own personal chef. What's on the menu for tomorrow? Fish? Where are we getting fish? There's a lake. Whoa. I've never gone fishing before. I heard you need a fishing license to fish. Is that true? What the hell? A fishing rod license? This is actually real.
I don't think our ancestors would approve of this at all. What happens if you don't have one?
Fined. How much? 2 grand? That's ridiculous. Have you been fined? You've never been caught. I see. Well, guess it's good to have you around.
It kind of feels like this is just a way to make sure companies are the only ones to capitalize on the fish market and punish those who want to source their own food.
Even in the outdoors, I have to face how crooked the world is. Wait, I don't have a license. How will I fish? With your rod? But what if I get caught? You got away with it, but I might not. I'm not being paranoid. I'm too young and broke to be fined up to 2 grand. So I just believe you have the power to avoid this from happening. Talk your way out? Wait, have you talked yourself out of a fine before? Wow. You're a smooth criminal. Wait, what do you mean the others don't have licenses too? What are we... Ugh. Fine. I'll drink the hot chocolate, but only 'cause it smells delicious. Oh, this is good. Is that a marshmallow? I love this. Why does it taste even better here than it is at home? I guess it does taste better with the fire and the sunset. Whoa. Slow down. One hot chocolate won't change my mind about the outdoors. You'll keep trying, huh? Well, good luck with that. Ever since that stupid camping trip in high school, I've always hated the wild. It was the year 2015. I decided to go on a school trip where I was promised zip lines, paddleboarding, and rock climbing. Little did I know, I would be forced to sleep in the great outdoors in a flimsy tent. The annoying thing is, we had a choice. A choice to sleep inside in a well-insulated house or a tent. For some reason, I was put in a group with a bunch of nature freaks that wanted to be outside so badly. No, I can enjoy nature by looking outside a window. I don't need to be bitten by 1,000 mosquitoes to be one with nature. Nature doesn't like us. I know we have insect repellent. But why must we humans invade their habitat? If they were as big as us, they would have created a human repellent by now. The worst thing is, only I was the one bitten like that. The rest, untouched. Nature has it out for me. My blood being tasty to those things is not a good thing. I'm practically covered in repellent right now, so if I get bitten tonight, that'll be living proof the outdoors has it out for me. It wasn't an awful trip. I think the one highlight I had when I woke up, besides the bites on my face, was waking up to the fresh air. Like it's the kind of air that you should know hasn't been touched by pollution, the one we should be breathing. And then I watched the sunrise against the meadows. We weren't allowed our phones. I can still remember it vividly. For a brief moment, I didn't care that I'd been a meal for insects and slept in the cold. I felt at peace. And then they woke up. I do have a picture of the bites on my face after the trip, though. See? I know. It was bad. Took ages for it to go down. And it was so itchy. I wasn't being dramatic. I wasn't. That whole trip was, say, 2 out of 5. The food we ate was soup. We didn't get a zip line. I was separated from my friends. It sucked. See, you like soup because you have a bland palate. I like food I can bite into. What can I say? Soup is just not enough to sleep on. You're making soup on Wednesday? I'll eat it. Nah, I will. This trip is 100 times better than that one. The tent you have is sturdy. I'm actually with friends. I have insect repellent. And a great chef. Oh, you're not cooking every day? Then who is? Everyone. Please clarify. Everyone means me too. I see. Guess you have to teach me how to cook on a fire. Well, you're lucky I'm a good cook. Where did everyone go, by the way? Damn it. Should have asked them for more snacks. You told them? Oh. so nice. You're just sweet, I guess. You're really sweet. Well, let's get things done. I agree. Things always need to get done. And heaven knows I need a person like that in the woods, but I like how sweet you're being on top of that. I'll happily have more hot chocolate. Thank you. Do you know any of the constellations? I only know of Orion's belt. Where is it? To the left a bit. Oh, right? I don't know. I know of it, not where it is exactly, but it's definitely up there. I love the stars. I'm sorry that I've been complaining so much. I know I warned you I'd be like this, but still. You've put in a lot of work to make this trip comfortable for me. And this isn't so awful. The stars are entertaining. The fire is real. And hot chocolate. And I'm not as scared as I was before. I needed this a lot, honestly. With work and all. You've always been good at reading me. So, thank you for pushing me to come. I appreciate it. Shut up! I haven't fallen in love with nature. You're really making a mission to convert me to a nature lover, huh? Well, that'll be that hard. It has been a long day. I'm ready for bed, sir. I'll tidy up. Surprisingly warm in here. Ah, body heat. So you're saying Alex and Ryan could make their tent extra hot tonight? Wink, wink. Hey, don't snitch. I'll tell them I said it myself anyway. What do you like about the great outdoors anyway? What makes you come back every summer? Friends. That's really sweet. I like the idea of creating new memories. This will be a great chance. And I got my camera. Well, I hope it's an unforgettable week for the right reasons. What time are we going fishing? Nice. Setting alarm for 11. Good night.